Yeah, Coach, obviously it's November and you got a new group, but with a competition about to kind of kick up a level, what are things you feel good about with this group right now, and what are things you feel really need to improve quickly to have a good showing in Atlantis?
It was competition tonight. That team, came to play. We didn't. And, that's college basketball. If you're not, and it's on me, if you're not, and I thought we came out with great intentions. We up 19-3 when I started subbing. And that was after guys that played a deep 7, 8, 9 minutes straight. And we just, once they got rolling, we gave them hope. And they played a solid game all the way through, so we got to go and clean this game up before I start thinking about the Bahamas. I know Louisville's the first game, but we gotta clean this game up and have a tough practice tomorrow. Get ready for Louisville that way. But we got to figure out this last game and all the things that we did wrong and didn't do.
Mike, this ties into it somewhat. I know it's only been 4 games. How do you grade maybe some good, some bad of just where this team is offensively? It seems like there are stretches where they're really difficult to guard and then maybe stretches where they lose their way a little bit.
Well, it's hard to say, man. I mean, we've had, like you just mentioned, we've had some good moments. We've had some bad moments. And, against really good teams, you're going to have a lot of good moments to outweigh the bad moments if you're going to beat good teams. And I think we can, but only time will tell. I just got to keep working with this team to get them where I want them because we're not there yet.
Daniel?
And when you say that, are you pleased with the progress you made, or do you feel like the bad has outweighed the good at times?
No, I didn't say that. No,
I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm very pleased. Yeah, compared, seeing where we started when we first got together this summer to where we are today, it's been a lot of progress, without a doubt. But again, we have a long way to go, man. My whole theme has always been we take it a practice at a time and a game at a time and see where it leads us, man. But tonight, I got to give this Greensboro team a lot of credit. They played hard. I thought they played harder than we did. We didn't play hard, and that's unacceptable. That's on me.
Daniel, then Todd.
Yeah, on Miles Rice, when you see somebody who has the highs he has, is he almost someone you're harder on at all?
Man, I just coach. If he's in the way sometime not doing what he's supposed to do, then I'm tough on him. That's just coaching. I love all the players on my team, but I got to coach them too.
Todd, then Jim.
Bryson Tucker obviously gave you a big lift when you needed it. What part of his makeup made him prepared to be the one to be the guy who kind of rescued you a little bit?
Well, again, I had to go somewhere. We struggled a little bit off the bench. Gallo was a little slow tonight. Again, and I just got to be careful with Gallo. He's going to have some moments where he looks dry because he hadn't played. And Tucker came in and he shined for a freshman. He looked, and you've seen him play throughout. Since he's been here, he's a guy that can help us. And, I leaned on him tonight, and he came through and did some positive things. And but we're going to need not just Tucker coming off the bench. We're going to need other guys coming off, making basketball plays, winning plays to help us win.
Jim, then Josh.
Mike, I know you can't control exactly how many shots a player gets. Mackenzie Mbako has been one of the bright spots for this team, but in the last 2 games in the second half, he's probably, I think, had a total of 4 shots put up. What can you do to try to change that?
Well, when I look at the stat sheet, he was second on the team in shots attempted. He shot 11 times. We got a lot of guys that can make shots. I think we didn't prove it tonight, going 5 for 19 from the 3. Miles was the next guy who had 14 shots. Make your shots. That's how I look at it. You want me to give him 20 more? No, really. He was second on the team in shots attempted tonight. Had a slow night. He won't always be that way. We've seen good play out of Mackenzie, and we'll continue to see that, I'm sure.
Josh, and then Zach.
Coach, on Saturday, Miles had just 3 assists tonight, doubled it up. How much better does it make him as a player to be dual threat to score and pass the basketball?
Well, that's what he's supposed to do. That's what we brought him here for. But as a team, we had 16 assists. That's awful. It's awful. With this team, we should average between 20 and 30 assists. So the play tonight, the way we played offensively tonight was selfish as hell to me. And that's something that just can't be, because we have enough guys on this team that can make basketball plays. We just got to be unselfish and sacrifice the ball for the sake of the team, and good things will happen. The ball will end up in the right guy's hands.
Zach and then Mike.
Coach, you mentioned you had to lean on Bryson Tucker tonight. What has he done so far this season and in practice that makes you trust him in situations like tonight?
Well, again, he's still learning. It has a ways to go, but he just has a nice feel for the game. And, I have no problems in playing, Tuck in critical times. I think he can make basketball plays to help you win. But like I mentioned earlier, we need more than just Tuck. Galloway coming off, Goody coming off. When LT plays, he's got to make plays for us. I mean, we got to have I can't play that first unit 40 minutes. I don't want to do that right now.
Mike and then Will.
Coach, you guys pushed the pace a lot the first few games, but it didn't seem like it was really part of the game tonight. Is there a reason why you think?
No, I wanted to, but you saw how we threw the ball in the half-court setting all over the place. We made some passes tonight that had no chance of being completed. So, these are things that we can all work to get better, and, I got to just push us in that direction to get better.
Last question.
Mike, at Big Ten Media Days, you said you were going to work to get Luke Goody some open looks on the perimeter. Seems like we haven't gotten that kind of feel, and obviously only not starter-level minutes, but have you tried to implement that?
Well, let's see. Goody tonight, he was 1 for 3, and I think all of his shots were open. He's going to get some good looks. He's gotten some since he's been here. I just got to get him comfortable, and he'll start making them.
All right. Thanks, guys.